Welcome to Tanks Time Forgot, a series where we look into some of the many tanks most have forgotten. The goal is to look closer at them and see what their positives are and why they fell by the wayside. Alright, so next up is the Mauerbrecher Tier 8 German Super Heavy. Officially, I think they're trying to say it's the Maus prototype. And, it looks very much like one. It could almost act like one if they didn't just pepper with weak spots. So that's very unfortunate. Okay, well, it's been a long time since I've seen survivability. What do we got going on? Alright, current armor, you got 230. That's rather decent, but again, you got the flat areas, just like the Maus. So gold will have a nice field day with you. You know, if they didn't know about the giant cupola sitting on top, or even the machine gun. And I'm pretty sure that's modeled. But you get 1,700 hit points. Honestly, this thing will probably have 2,000 to still just suck. It's not a very fun tank, but it gets hilarious at times when everything just decides it works. You know, just kind of like the Maus. Only, you know, the Maus is just infinitely better. Carries 128, pretty standard. It's basically the same thing you get on the VK100, only it's attached to the Mauerbrecher, which has way more weak spots. And if I recall, the cupola isn't as well up-armored as what you got on the VK100, because fuck you. You don't want to pay for the damn tank. And again, if you are looking for something without the skin, they of course got the unskinned version, the VK168. 0.01p, same exact thing, only you don't get the wall breaking skin. So accuracy, there's nothing to really highlight. Now, unlike the Maus, I believe we don't check. Oh, just like Maus, never mind. I thought Maus had 10 degrees. Well, Mauerbrecher also has minus 8 degrees of gun depression, and again, this is a tall tank just like Maus. So you're going to have some trouble actually using it, but 8 degrees is going to be fairly comfortable. The real problem is just the pivot points for the tank when you're coming up over hills, because the pivot point would be right here toward the center instead of anywhere else based on the actual fucking weight. So it's going to be a little bit of a problem, so you're going to be able, but you might be able to use some positions just to get in your height that some others wouldn't. But really ain't much to say. Actually, you got reload. It's pretty standard with the VK100. It's just attached to a more poorly armored tank. Obviously, Maus, VK100, E100, Cruise, and I think even good. This one will go to hell then. So those will go ahead and all mesh up real nice. Obviously, any tank along the Maus line that is not the Tiger P, that's still a thing. Tiger P still attached? Tiger P is. So VK100 and up, anything on the Maus line will go ahead and be a nice fit for this tank and fitting real nice. So again, not much to say. It's big, it's slow, it's basically a Maus if it was rebalanced to tier 8. So let's go ahead and jump into a replay. Alright, here we are on Overlord and the Mauerbrecher. Got tier 9, tier 8, tier 7 games, so about as good a matchmaking as we're probably really going to end up getting, man. Then as for me, I only took a couple bouts to get a game that I was happy with. Yeah, let's kind of kick this up so we can get going underway. Alright, here we go. We're moving. Neck-breaking speed of almost 20 kilometer. Give or take uphill. Slow down there, champ. Yeah, someone sees the Mauerbrecher's like, what the hell is that? They just do not see this tank at all. Well, I mean, the actual Mauerbrecher, although the VK, I think, might be on the texture. It gets played a little bit more, but again, it's also pretty fucking rare. But the actual Mauerbrecher in name doesn't really get a single light of day. So I'm going to just go over here and do more or less what I always end up doing. work the center. The center is very important for this map. So what I want is to possibly go over there, but TDs and all the other stuff. Plus, I got this guy in the center that's trying to run around. So let's see if we can't get up here and support. We're big, we're slow, and it doesn't really matter. We're not going to be unseen. We're just trying to get up here and shoot whoever the hell we can. Okay. Not much going on. And now we got the IS-6 that's just completely lost his fucking mind. Man. Boom. And luckily, go ahead and bounce the gold of the batshit brass. Very nice. Wonder what he bounced off of. Huh. I got apparently pretty damn lucky. And again, this thing can get bounces. And, you know, fortunately, gun depression isn't as great because we're a very tall tank, very long, and, of course, very slow. But just slow and steady is all you gotta do. As long as the enemy isn't trying to rush anything, you got all the time you want. Now, just try and keep the gun working. We're already up to 900 damage, and it's only 2 hits. Got a little bit of spotting off the Skorpinski. And, you know, I'm just like, fuck it, we're just gonna get up here since my team's just pushing them back off the hills. Slow, steady, let's get in here best we can. Artillery goes in and takes a chunk out of us, but since none of the enemy is actually pushing into us, we can just go ahead and chill. Just let everything wear off on its own. Such a lovely map. All these nice little things and stuff. Look at these trees. You know, this is the beauty of the Mauerbrecher. It gives you time to really just take in the scenery. But as long as you know the map's a good bit, you kind of start to figure out where you want to go. And let's pop this guy. We got him tracked. Someone, shoot him. Please. Shoot. Now. No? Okay. That's not going to bite us in the ass. Anytime you always want to try and take out their faster tanks whenever possible. Especially, you know, when you end up in the nice Mauerbrecher. I mean, just in general, you want to take out the fast tanks because those could come up and pop up anywhere. And Stir Mill is just kind of chilling, so let's go ahead and just belt him one. Alright, already 2,000 damage. AMX wants to go ahead and do something. Since I'm not really being lit right here just yet, let's go ahead and just keep chilling. Work the ridge if we can. And, oh, we'll find part of the bat shit. Oh, it's the AMX. The not quite bat shit. So yeah, we're just chilling, but the situation is going very, very wrong, and my team just keeps pushing in and losing their ass. Aim, don't hit gun manlet. Motherfuckers. And all we're going to do is just try and keep doing this. He might move, but I kind of been moving back and forth, so I kind of lost it. Just punt one, I might hit him, might not, it don't really matter. We end up getting lit here. Okay, so now we got to start thinking about what is going on with the rest of our team and how we're going to be able to try to help. We still actually have most of our hit points, thankfully, because we've been able to stay basically hold down and the enemy team just let me pop up at my own leisure. But as the rest of my team starts falling, they're going to start pressing me harder and harder, and I got to start trying to figure out how to save whoever the hell I can. I think that's our IS-6. Yep, he's completely isolated, taking on 2-3 tanks. No, he's taking on 2 tanks, and now the third one popped in behind him. Common is just going in there as fast as he can. Like me, he wants to try and help, but he is in no position to actually help. So, that's just unfortunate. Find this guy climbing, and let's just chill. We'll pop in one. Okay, now we got the Concept 1B right behind me. I cannot sit here. This guy's hold down beast. And he can work that ridgeline way better than I can. Uh-oh, TN5's looking. We can sit here for another few seconds. Alright, Concept 1B is more interested in the cockroach that should be in this match. So let's go ahead and try and get away from him as fast as we can. Not fast. In the Mauerbrecher. Yeah, funny guy. Okay, unfortunately, T-34 tried doing a nice flanking maneuver, and unfortunately, I had to go ahead and get out of the way best I can. So it's just a lot of, or the team's getting isolated, I'm being out of position. No real shot on the Tiger 2, and I'm just over there praying he didn't see me. But he probably was able to get a glimpse of the cupola and know I am coming for him. While he stares into, well, God knows. Oh, I know what. It was the artillery he was looking at. It's okay, he could die. 87's now coming in behind me. So that's very bad. Ah, batshit on the left. Turn. Get him. Get it. Ah, God damn it. Okay, now we got the 87. Going to just angle up best I can and just drive right toward this building here. So he has to go ahead and take bad shots. I can't really hit all my weak spots. Angle up best we can. Find him and pop him. And that was all the time we needed to let the batshit come back around. Very unfortunate game. That's just kind of hold it right there. Like I said, this is actually one of the better games, but usually, thanks to all the weak spots, you just end up being a more smoldering wreck faster. But since the enemy team just gave me all the time I really wanted, I was able to just leisurely come up, pop them, and just at the last second able to try to use some of my armor to my advantage to survive long enough to go ahead and take out the 87 there. But that's the Mauerbrecher. It's slow, steady gameplay. If enemy team is crap, well, you're going to have a really good game. If they're shooting gold, well, most of it's going to go in. And that's just how it goes. And it's just one of the reasons you don't see these. Unless, you're a weirdo like me over here playing it because reasons. Anyway, that's it. See you next time.